Guess who got brands talking? Brandlive.co.za.
Let's get your creativity flowing. This show has got all the juice on all your art news. None of that riff-raff, just real authentic art from the coolest young creatives. You are now tuned into Carve Radio. Carve Radio with Slap and My Fadi.
Yeah, but dumelang, lekai. We're back. It's Monday. Carve Radio, 27 boxes, brandlive.co.za. Thank you to everybody who's listening. I'm riding solo today. My girl Kat is out of the country in Ghana doing her thing. You know, she's doing some cultural what with Berita. I don't know. She didn't even tell me. She just ditched me last minute. But we're going to do it anyway. And we have a good guest in the house who delayed the show by 30 minutes. That's the reason we are late, because
I'm sorry.
because the brother delayed the show by 30 minutes. But it's okay. We wanted to talk to him, so we waited for him. Yeah, man. Follow us on Twitter. Interact with us at carve._radio. Twitter, Instagram. We're still giving away tickets for the next week. Comedy. What. I'm not sure about the tickets, how many we have left, but we had 2 double tickets. So interact with us, and we're giving them away to somebody. And yeah, get double what. My guy, introduce yourself.
My name is Offense.
Okay.
I am the founder of Dirty Lolly clothing brand.
Alrighty then.
Yes, sir. And I am 28 years old.
This man is 28 years old. He's a founder of something. What have you founded when I'm Miss Producer? What do you have, man? My guy, thank you for coming, man.
Thank you.
It
Thank
means
you
a
for
lot.
having me.
It means a lot, man. We just want to talk to you about your brand and everything and the hustle, man, because, you know, we are like we're trying to give people platforms,
Okay.
you know, for promotion and for whatever that you might try to plug, as long as it's legal, right, Miss Producer? As long as it's legal. But man, let's get it started, man. Like, explain to me, like, what is Dirty Lolly and what's it about?
Well, Dirty Lolly is an urban lifestyle clothing brand that caters. We don't really want to box it, so we say it's for everyone who likes the style.
Of Dirty Lolly or of something?
Of Dirty Lolly.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So
we started the brand in 2009.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And now we have 2 stores.
You have 2 stores now?
In Pretoria.
Where are the stores? Tell the people where the stores are at.
The first one is in Wonder Park Shopping Center.
Okay, in the north, eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then the other one, which opened 2 months ago.
Really?
Yes, it's in Loftus Park.
Oh, dude's got 2 stores. Me, I don't have a wife. I don't have a cat. I have nothing. No, man, big ups. I didn't know about the second store, man.
Oh, okay.
That's good, man. Congratulations on that.
Thank
so,
you.
like, how did the name Dirty Lolly come about?
Well, it was inspired by ice cream. Remember ice cream?
Yes.
Yes, I used to love ice cream.
The brand, yeah.
Yeah, but it was a bit expensive for us.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's when I started my own. We used to call it Lolly.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I had a partner who I started with.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, why don't you call it Dirty Lolly? It's like, why? It's like, it reminds him of when he was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we came up with a concept where we say now Dirty Lolly is like dropping an ice lolly and then picking it up and then licking it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's some interesting thing. I thought it was like some random things.
Nah.
So there's actually like a story behind it.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's interesting. Doc.
Remember on Sundays there used to be an ice cream truck going around the hood?
Yeah.
You'd be looking fresh and clean.
Oh, okay.
So
this is deep, miss.
It is very, very deep. So it reminds me
deep.
of when I used to look clean and go out to buy that ice
So
lolly.
the Dirty Lolly, even though there's a dirty in the name, but it's like I'm fresh, I'm clean, I'm nice.
Thank you.
This is dope, man. This is dope. And then and how was the startup of the whole thing? Like, was it seamless? Was it hard? Was it, you know?
At first I was making t-shirts for myself to go to college. I was studying multimedia design.
Yeah.
So my classmates started wanting the tees I was wearing.
Yeah.
Like, nah, bro, we want this. I'm like, nah, bro, this is nothing. Like, dude, trust me, we'd buy this. I'm like, oh, yeah? Like, yeah, we'd buy this. I'm like, okay, let's see. So started making a few. They started going, bro.
Muswana, you had a demand before you had a product.
I created it
No,
by
but I'm just
wearing it
saying,
myself.
you just wearing it for yourself, and then now people are like, hey, dog, we're trying to get some teas,
Yeah.
and then you're like,
Yeah. So
Snap.
it created its own demand.
man, was it? But then from there on, was it easy to start selling the clothing, and how fast were you making them, the quantities? Because I believe like something like clothing, and when you're starting, you can't just make 100.
True. Well, I started with my own, which I think it was 3 t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't sell those.
Okay.
So the first batch was about 6 t-shirts.
The first batch.
The first batch.
6
t-shirts. They sold in less than a week. I made 12 from there.
Yeah.
From there, it started doubling.
So like, yeah, man. I mean, like most people have like difficulty with businesses. Like, yo, man, I started a business and I've been broke for 6 years.
Yeah, well, it was not really about the business, but the love of clothing.
Oh, at that point.
Yeah, even now, it's still not about mainly business,
Yeah.
but
It's still a
about-
passion for you.
Yeah. Like I look forward to the season that's still gonna come.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Like this is cool, man. And then like, so how did you like transition from having 6 t-shirts? Because I remember you had a store first.
A store.
Yeah, a store.
Before then, we were selling at a store in town called KO Fashions.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That was way back in 2010.
Okay, so you went from making 6 t-shirts to selling at somebody else's store,
Yes.
to having your own store, to having your own store.
Yes.
And
yes.
dude, like these are levels, dog. Like you
It-
keep
it-
on
it-
moving.
It took years though.
But I mean, like when you look at it, like now, if we're listening to it now, there's progression.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So I mean, if I were you, I'd be like optimistic of where the next phase is. You know what I mean? So how do you move from the chaotic store to your own store? What was the thinking behind that? Why did you leave the
We didn't really leave it. The guy sold it. Yeah.
store?
Yeah, he stole.
Okay.
Yeah, he sold it to a guy from Senegal.
Yeah.
He moved to the US.
Yeah.
And then from there, he gave me a plug to go to China.
Oh.
So he didn't just leave, you know.
Oh, okay.
He gave me a plug to go to China.
So you were producing the t-shirts locally before then?
Before then, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then from there on, you started mass producing when you were going to China.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh, okay. And then when he left, and he gave you the plug to go to China,
Yes.
that's when you're like, nah, I want my own stall.
Yes.
Oh.
After I came back from China, that's when we started with our own store.
And how long did you have the store?
About a year.
About a year before the
12 months, yeah.
before the store.
Yeah.
Hey man, it just seems like everything is just moving. Like next
It
thing,
has to
next thing,
move, my
homie's gonna be
brother.
dropping by in Lambos and shit. Like because it looks like everything is just like moving. You know.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, cool. And then you have a store now,
Mm-hmm.
right? What is your thinking now? Because like we have a store,
Yes.
I'm paying lights, I'm
Yes.
paying rent,
Yes.
I'm paying till machines. You have to buy those things.
yeah.
What's the thinking that leads you to? Because I don't think you just get a store. You're like, no,
True.
I want to be bigger.
True.
Oh, I want to do this. So the investment that comes with a store is not for a
Yes.
hobby.
True.
Okay.
It kind of grows itself by the merchandise that we have.
Okay.
Like the more merchandise we have, we actually see that here we need a second store, because it would be a lot for one store.
Oh.
So
okay.
it would grow itself.
So the two stores aren't really the same. Is that what you're saying?
They are the same,
Okay.
but it comes from the other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like brother and sister.
Okay.
Yes.
And then so the new store opened up 2 months ago.
Yes.
And then right now you're like the only you're the only management right now.
Yeah.
Right
yeah,
now,
yeah.
it's
There's
you.
silent partners too.
Oh, that's and then what's their role?
There's a director.
What's okay?
She directs our next move.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But I mean, like in terms of share prices, shareholders, you are king of the
I'm
crop.
still
One
there.
man.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
one man at the top.
Yes,
there.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Guys, we're buying shares. You're buying. I need 10% of this
We
business.
can say she is the funder, the investor.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
and then
okay.
I'm the one who goes out there and makes sure that her investment comes back.
Okay. So and in charge of the creativity. As
Yes.
well.
Yes.
All right. And then hey man, like I didn't know that you had 2 stores. Like I was like, the homie's got a store. Okay. And how's the store doing, the second store?
First month was very, very good.
Okay.
We didn't think it would do the way it did.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And-
we are still trying to grow it properly.
And figure it out.
Yeah.
And how is the second store in comparison to the first one?
We.
I mean, at the same times, not right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, like when you had the first store for 2 months or a month.
Yeah.
How was it doing versus how is this one doing?
The first one is still doing the most.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
still
we can't really compete with that one.
Okay,
It's been there
so
for a
it's,
while.
okay, so it's still the main focus right now because
Yes.
it feeds the other one.
Yes.
Okay, all right. No man, like I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you.
So let's talk about I have a thing. The thing is, I don't want to jump to it now, but I'm itching for it, right? Because we spoke about production,
Yes.
right? You started making it locally here
Yes.
and then making it in China,
Yes.
right? You know, there's this guy, Kimangis Kimisbu or something,
Yes.
the socks guy.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? Because me and my homies in a group,
Yeah.
we're like, dude, I'm all about supporting other people, right? But
Yeah.
not when I don't see the value. How am I spending $400
I
on
understand.
socks that look exactly
I
like the
understand.
ones that I get for $450?
Yes.
So now, you get what I mean. What is
But it's a brand.
No,
It has been branded by, we can say, by a black person.
I understand that, but don't
Yes.
forget that I want to support you, but I
Yes.
don't want to support you where I'm compromising
True,
myself.
true. I
Just how
understand.
when I buy Coke, I'm
Yeah.
like Pick and Pay 19 rand,
True.
Checkers 18
I
rand.
understand.
You know,
Yeah.
but now how does he try and make sense of right where I haven't been to Markham's in a long time,
Yeah.
but my friends like Joe, cause Giddy they do CSI. They've been to Markham's and they've seen where they put his things and where they put their things. They're literally next to each other.
Yeah.
And then for 150 you get like 3 pairs or 4 pairs, and then he wants for one. Do you think because I'm gonna get to you now,
Okay.
but I want us to talk about this. I don't
Alright.
think. What do you? Just because it's branded and because it's black does
Yes.
not mean that it's worth 300 rands more than 3. You know what I mean?
I understand.
So do you know him personally?
No,
Oh,
I haven't met him.
if he were listening, what advice would you give him? Because you've got a store on your own.
Yeah.
He's still trying to plug things in a store.
Yeah.
Like, what advice would you give the brother? Because, like, honestly speaking, he's tripping. Like, I know it's not a nice thing,
Yeah.
but like $400 for a pair of socks, dog.
You gotta start somewhere. It needs to start at a price where your market can comfortably pay it. So if he has a market, then I think it's cool.
But
he
if he
should
doesn't-
stay there.
But he doesn't.
If he doesn't, he can change the price, take it a bit low. If it doesn't take down his overcost, then
Yeah,
it's
but then it's
cool.
socks. Like, how much does it cost to make socks? Come on, guy.
Maybe there's a reasoning towards that. We
Nah,
don't know it.
like, dude, like I promise you, like the logic behind trying to charge $400 for the same pair of socks
Yes.
that charge what's 150 divided by 3? The 50 rand. You know what I mean? You're trying to charge 400 rand for, like, you know what I mean, for socks
It's a
that
brand. It's a brand.
yeah, but the brand can't be worth 350 rands more.
True.
Especially when I don't know like the type of people that Markham's are trying to but
cater
it's a mid-level thing.
Yeah.
Whatever, you can buy a jean for 800 rands. It's not like a luxury thing
True.
where you're spending a 3,000 rand for a jean.
Yeah.
So it's for like a mid-level. I earn 15 thou. How am I spending 400 rands on one pair of socks?
Well, there's a benchmark. I'm sure that's where he wanted to start it.
So you think he was gonna try and go higher, really?
It can, if the brand matures, it can go higher.
Okay, so now back to you, my guy.
Sure.
How do you justify, for instance, right? If when I spend $600 on a t-shirt,
Yeah.
it's this is not bragging, okay, Mr. Producer, because you're looking at me snugs. But if I like spend like $600 on a t-shirt,
Yeah.
I'm spending it's like probably like a Calvin Klein
Yeah.
or something, and it's 100% cotton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can
Yeah.
feel the material. How do you justify you charging 400 rand for a t-shirt when the quality of material is not? And this is not just you, it's in general.
Okay.
Like, explain to me the way that I know that, and we know it's because you have a store. Yeah, you have a store, so you mass produce.
But the prices are very, very good.
No, I'm not saying the prices are not good. I'm saying the problem with people who make clothes.
Yeah.
Only alingwani go studio nyana sa high go graching.
Yeah.
No, Markhams make 10,000 of them.
Yes,
Which is the
yes.
truth.
Yeah.
But you have a store.
Yeah.
So you can afford to make 5 million and put them at the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then in general, how do you justify for up and comers or clothing designers who want to charge similar prices as a luxury brand, even though the material is not the same? And then say, and look, you can spend 600 rand, go Calvin Klein. Why can't you spend 600 rand by me?
You know what's the thing with retail, ne?
Okay.
If you mass produce like a lot of it, it becomes, we can say, cheaper.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Everything when you make a lot.
And then when it comes to premium brands, they don't make a lot. That's why it's exclusive. That's why the
okay.
price can go up for them, because the cost that they have to go through.
Okay.
Yeah, it becomes a lot.
No,
That's why
I get
the
that.
price is also.
But they're
a
also
lot.
using superior quality of fabric.
True. That you cannot compromise.
Okay.
Fabric needs to be good.
Yeah.
Design needs to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my issue is always like, and somebody like a tailor of mine made me realize, like, but then I make one suit and I
Yeah.
make it for you once every 7 months.
Yeah.
You know, you go to Markhams, they sell like 5 jackets a week or a day. That is true. But now I still don't agree with how the pricing works. Like, you're right. You know, you're making a limited amount,
Nice,
but
nice.
yeah, you're making thing anyway now, because when are you making it by demand? But still, if a brand like, let's say, Markhams, right?
Yes.
You know how to, I know you blend fabrics.
Yes.
But let's say they're doing like 80% cotton,
Yeah.
whatever, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they have 100%. Yeah. Let's say they say 80% cotton,
Yeah.
and the suit is, or the jacket and pants are like 1,000 rand,
Yeah.
and you come with your 20% cotton and want to charge me 1,000 rand just because you're black and you're making one suit. Nah, dog.
I understand.
No, you get what I mean?
understand.
Yeah. So
yeah.
how do you price your things as a, because you like clothing, so you know clothes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you check the competition
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I know that's all you rock your brand fairly.
I
But I
have
mean,
to.
back then or even now, you're like, oh shit, this person made this
Yeah.
and this, and you feel it and
Yeah,
you check. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So you can tell that, oh, this is real quality,
Yeah.
or this is better than my quality, or this is
Yeah.
better than that. So how do you set up your pricing? Because yes, you are like a brand illing street culture, and
Yes.
which there's a market for that. You
Yes.
know, but then how do you balance that with the quality of the product that you guys are putting out?
Okay. At first, we check the fabric that we're using,
Okay.
how expensive it is,
Yeah.
and how exclusive it is in the market.
Okay.
Number 2, we check the design.
Okay.
The design needs to be something that's not in the market. If it is, it means there's a lot of competition with it. It means that we can take the price a bit lower.
So
that
you
we
look at it
also
that way.
compete. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
But if it's exclusive nyana,
Then the price says why.
because people don't have this.
Yeah.
So it goes back to that hip hop culture of,
yeah.
you don't have it, I do.
Yeah.
That's why it's expensive.
Yeah.
But you have a store, right? So
Yeah.
everything in your store can't possibly be exclusive.
It is. We
No,
still-
when I mean exclusive, I don't mean like Yatswana, but I mean you have a lot of clothes. I've
it's
been to your store.
exclusive to us
Okay, explain.
in a way that we only make a limited quantity when it comes to designs.
Okay.
We keep it to 100
So there's only 100 of everything that you make,
of each design. Yeah.
and then it's gone forever.
it's gone forever.
Forever, ever.
It's gone. There's
No, like,
there's
I'm-
plenty. There's plenty of designs, my brother.
No,
We
I'm
need to
I'm
move.
not doubting or limiting your creativity.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm shocked now. Like only
Yeah,
100.
Yeah, we
So
need
you're
to
telling me that
move.
the T-shirt you're wearing now,
There was only 100.
there was only 100.
Yes,
Wait, in that color or in general?
in this color.
So there's only 100. Okay, maybe you have 5, but in orange or whatever that burnt color is, you only had 100.
Yes, it means there can be 25 of each size. How exclusive is that?
Do your people know that? I
They
mean,
do
don't-
know that.
No, I mean, when you walk into a store, like I'm a simple man. I'm wearing flip flops and socks. But I mean, when I walk into a store,
Yeah.
what I look at or what I go for is like, oh, this feels good.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
this feels like it's a good material.
Yeah.
And I trust this brand. It won't break down.
Yeah.
That's the first step. And I'm like, okay, actually, it's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then you try it on. But do your client base, your customers, when they walk in, do they know that if I don't get this now, I might never get it?
We do teach them. We do teach them that it's very, very limited. And once it's gone, it's gone.
And that's your game plan, Vela, to be limited.
It's been that way. Our plan is to have more designs than quantity.
Hey man, this is okay. All right, this is. I mean, I didn't know that, but then now I know. Now every time I walk into a store, now I must buy shit because I'm like, I'll buy it.
Nah, it won't work.
For real?
Yeah, they move, and they know that they move.
Okay, interesting, my guy. Okay, cool. So I respect what you're saying on the price point, but can you at least admit that some of these people they tripping?
Yeah.
Because
I have seen.
You've seen, yeah.
I have seen.
Like you've seen, like you're tripping. Like I get it, you know, like you're black, and as a black man, I can spend that extra 100 rand on you.
It does not have to be that expensive.
That expensive, yeah. Like I said, me being black and you being black means I can go an extra 100 rand, but not 500 rands.
I understand. It does not have to be that expensive.
So,
and it's clothes. Clothes work with seasons. Seasons come and go. So
I mean, okay. Do you talk to other like brands and designers and be like, yo, man, maybe don't do that?
Not really, no.
Because I saw Galaxy Boy have sheets now.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
If they are ready to go that route, then I say it's a good move.
It's a good move to have sheets.
Yeah. If they are ready to go that route, if they understand the market of sheets, then I think it's very, very cool, bro.
Yeah, because I saw, I was like, wait, these niggas are making sheets now?
Yeah, it's cool. It's a brand, you see?
Yeah,
it becomes a lifestyle brand. You wake up in it and then you wear it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot for me, man.
It's not.
I don't want like, what am I wearing? I don't want to sleep in Nike, man.
What, dog? It becomes a lifestyle. You want to live that brand.
Yeah, okay. So what you're saying now is like brands are like clothing brands, to be exact, are like celebrities now, where somebody's obsessed kakanyimbao, like follower everywhere on Twitter, every event that she's at, she's there. They buy whatever. So that's where clothing is going now, clothing brands to be exact.
Yes, but we have to be careful in terms of the way we grow it. Because it stays. It's not like something that we can do one season and then the next season is not there. It needs to stay.
You need to be able to sustain it.
That's the growth.
Hey, Maji, like this is okay, cool. Like you're saying now.
Yeah.
Fashion is very fast paced.
Yeah.
How do you keep up, or how do you stay ahead of it? Because like trends, where I know you don't follow trends, but there's a sort of, but this is what the world is rocking, and if we don't have it, you know, like you're a business, and I know it's passion, but at the end of the day, it must make money. So you like, what happens how do you keep up with trends, or how do you stay ahead of them, or how do you know what I mean? Because it's fast paced.
We are part of SA Fashion Week.
Okay.
So they have actually channeled us to think super ahead. We can say 6 months ahead, meaning that's 2 seasons ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how you put out your collections and
2 seasons ahead.
So when are you putting out December in? We
are now working on winter 2019.
Working on it or producing it? We
have produced it because at the end of this month it is Fashion Week. Yeah. So they will be showcasing autumn and winter 2019. So we'll also be part of it. So we can say we are also showcasing.
And how do you do that? I mean, it's saying that that's what you're doing is very easy, but how do you do that? How are you better than, or how are you ahead of them?
We are not ahead of them.
Is it a secret? It's like, nah.
We are not ahead of them. It becomes something you get used to. Like now already our mindsets are set on winter. Already.
So that's
summer, we are
done.
Summer we are done. We can't go back to it. We just have to think of what are we gonna do next year, winter. Now. So that when it gets here, we're already thinking about summer.
Hey man.
That's the mindset. That's the only way it's possible to be done.
And then before we go to a break right now, so right now you're working June. I mean, you're working winter. You're working winter. It's October right now. What's going on in your store right now? Are you actively fading out summer?
No, summer has just started.
Okay.
In fact, summer in
You
South
know,
Africa.
you must explain how it works for us.
Yeah,
I don't know these things. That's why I'm asking these questions, because you're like, no, me already. I'm in June. I'm in winter.
Yeah,
So what's
yeah.
going on? So you just started with summer,
We have just dropped,
and then
the summer. Summer is very long in South Africa. It's about 6 months.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, it's gonna maybe be hot until next year, March, April.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll still be releasing summer items until then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break and let's listen to Andy Pitt do some voiceovers there. We'll be back right after this, after the break. Are you there, guy?
This is what you missed on brandlife.co.za.
We're broadcasting live in one of the boxes at 27 boxes.
Hey, can I ask you something there? Can you please tell me, like, do you think like the post 90s, like, did they really fully integrate? You know,
Sure.
since we're talking about integrating today, dog.
But you do what? Civil engineering?
Civil engineering, yeah.
Okay, and how's that going for you?
It's okay.
So
It's
a whole
fine.
lot of studying?
School. It's a lot of studying.
And
I
banking
guess.
school, a lot of banking school.
I don't bunk school. Like, I just don't go to school when they tell us not to go.
Lies.
I mean,
Oh, no, I've seen this with my eyes. Lies.
Someone was saying, I'm sure there's 10 soapies now happening
Listen.
same time.
I'm gonna say something, right? That might
Say it.
that might sound like I'm shading or hating
Yeah.
or whatever. There's lots of work for actors right now, but lots of actors aren't working. Lots of people are acting.
Ooh, insightful conversations.
It's the official Major World Online Stew Invasion.
Bars on bars.
What about me right now? It's about our guest, Bafetti, skip on. I'm out in Matalele, Bafetti. I'm a flenyana studio, Bafetti, skip on. Oh, freestyle. Shanga freestyle. Fana kuma no baba Andy.
Hashtag.
Ahlanganisela amount it beat, dog. Ngocela.
Young niggas ambition, waking up is working for money. Changing their past, feeding their fams, balang lali. We keep it running like SPV, exchanging money.
Man, nice. Hey. Call them unexpected experts. White sweatshirt.
Hey.
Looking down on these niggas, my damn neck hurts. You can go ahead, homie, give me your best work. I bet you take your phone out and mumble up your first words.
Live from 27 boxes in the heart of Melville. This is brandlive.co.za.
You are now listening to Carve Radio with Lepe My Fadi and me.
And we are back. Are we FaceTiming the missus?
Hey, bro.
Hey, baby, I'm online. Listen, dog, you have an online store.
Yes, sir.
How is that doing? Is it justifying having it?
It is okay. I actually just sent the package today, but we can say in SA we are still sleeping on online store.
On online stores. And are the prices different on online?
They're the same as the store.
How? Because
But-
it's supposed to be
but-
cheaper online.
No, no.
You're not paying lights. You're not paying electricity online.
True, but it's only being fair
Yeah.
to the people who cannot make it to the store.
I mean, it's supposed to be cheaper online because you're not paying lights. You're not paying rent anyway. You're not paying
True.
for anything.
True. It's the same, but we just pay for courier, which is 100 extra.
Oh, you just add the 100 rands.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, right now, because you're only in like Pretoria side, that
Yeah.
makes sense, you know.
But we deliver everywhere.
No, I'm
in
saying
SA.
it makes sense because the store is like in one
True.
spot. you know?
True.
All right. No, man, we hear you and your 3 stores. It's not even 2 anymore, Mr. Producer. The homie's got, you know. All right, dog. Let's talk fashion as a whole right now. I'm gonna try and pick your brain on what you think about what's going on with fashion wear and streetwear, the culture. How do you feel about it right now in terms of what's going on? Is there growth? Are you impressed by it? Do you think you're the best? Those kind of questions.
Okay. To tell you the truth, I've been in the game for about 10 years.
Okay.
And I can tell you that the game has been reset.
What do you mean by that?
like currently it reminds me of
When you started.
When we started.
In terms of what?
When we started, there was big brands like Ice Cream. There was Ed Hardy.
Yeah.
There was Gino Green Global.
Yeah.
Those brands were proper. And still now there's brands like that. You
Yeah.
like Supreme.
Yeah.
Gucci.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So it feels the same way. So I think it's a good time to rebrand and come back.
Meaning you?
Everybody.
You think everyone should go back to the drawing board?
Yeah, everybody.
But why?
The game has reset by the giants of fashion.
So are you saying this is a chance to get reborn?
Yeah.
And then figure out where you were sleeping and where you were.
Yes, sir.
All right, I didn't notice that. You know what I think about the fashion culture right now?
Yeah.
Is that it's really run by the influencer.
High beast.
Yeah, the influencer. It's run by those, not just, but then those kind of people where just because, but then it's advertising and PR and stunts. Just because someone is rocking something, right? It's supposed to be dope.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But then it's Barjuta because, oh no, I like AKA and now AKA is rocking Reebok. So in my mind I'm like, Reebok is dope.
Yeah.
But when you think on the shoe game, nah.
It's advertising.
You know, it's advertising. So I really feel like right now it's a lot of brainwashing, if I can call it that, because how many times look at the big brands like the Gucci's and all those people, right?
Yes.
Those people don't advertise.
They do.
No, not the way that you people advertise.
They do, my brother.
They'll
Online,
do
but
then they'll do like a commercial of like a new something, right?
Yeah.
And then don't forget that it's endorsements and brand ambassador type of thing.
Yeah.
So it's not really it's like, oh, we
That's
have
the advertisement.
no, but it's not like, how many times do you see like on Twitter, on Facebook, on what you see all these brands just like feeding you like, do this, look, this person is rocking it, we were at this event, we were at this thing, and kind of thing low level.
That's direct. You do not really have to do it direct that way.
Do you think?
Yeah,
I feel like where fashion is, like my sister does fashion, so she's studying in DVT or DUT, the University of KZN.
Okay.
That's what she's doing, a degree or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I read these things with her. I watch these documentaries, these runway shows.
Yeah.
And when you look at like a fashion show, like it's like, what are these people wearing? You know, you're like, what's going on? This is weird. But then, and she told me that that's not how you're supposed to wear it.
True.
They're just showing it to you,
True.
and then you can piece it together.
True.
And make it work for you.
Yes, sir.
Right? But then, if that's the case, then why do they still do that?
It's to show how extreme the brand can be.
Okay. I don't know. I just feel like
not everyone is gonna like it that way, but it just shows how far they can take it. Even us, we sometimes have to, calm ourselves down and not make it too extreme.
Yeah, because I feel like influencers, they run fashion.
True.
I really feel that way. So now you're putting something in my face all the time, and you're saying it's dope because XYZ is rocking it. You know, and it's not the same back then. Like you're saying, it's been reset. I feel like back then someone would like something and they would adopt it Alewa. You remember, like you said, Norata ice cream on your own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's the same thing with me. Like I'll like this and I like it so much, you know, and I just want to rock this because I like it, but not that I saw it on TV and somebody said X, Y, and Z, I should rock this thing. You know, so I feel like the fashion trend right now or currently is controlled by a lot of, oh, this person is doing it and supposedly this person is dope, you know.
Yes.
Which is for me, I feel fooled. Banjut, I feel brainwashed. I feel like I'm not making a decision if that's the case. If I need AKA to convince me that Reebok is dope, I don't think Reebok is dope.
Why?
Because like, dude.
But it works for the masses.
No. I'm not being specific with Reebok. I'm just saying if you need Super Mega to sell your brand,
true,
something is not right.
I disagree.
I mean, are you telling me that they needed AKA?
If they
or like whoever, like I don't know,
if they
a lot
had
of
the funding, then they did.
You see,
it's going to the right place.
That's proving my point. They needed him. That's the whole point.
But it works.
Yeah, no, of course it works.
It works.
All I'm saying is, I just feel fooled. Jorge, yo, and because I like AK, and then I saw myself looking at Reeboks, I'm like, nah, dog, this is not for me.
But Reebok is fire now.
I like the leather ones.
Yo,
I like the leather ones.
Reebok is fire
I
now.
like the leather ones. I really, but I saw myself, I'm like, since when do I look at Reeboks?
It's fire,
You know?
trust me.
All right, cool. So okay, I get you. So let's slide off to collaborations like Reebok, and there's a lot of brands that do collaborations.
Yeah.
With whether it's another brand,
Big
or it's an
brands.
artist or anything. Have you done anything like that? Do you plan on doing anything? I remember calling you. I'm like, yo, dog, can I have some free clothes? You're like, nah, nigga. Like, dog, I want free clothes.
In SA to do a collabo, I think is very, very hard.
Okay.
Because we see ourselves as competition a lot.
Instead of like peers and.
Yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't have to be like another clothing brand. It could be like an artist, or it could be like I don't know, man. Like,
True.
I mean, you could do so much when it comes to clothing. You could do so much. You could go to like these pastry schools and like, hey, let me design your aprons and all those things. That kind of vibe. I mean, like it's a collaboration, you know.
True. Another thing is funding, my brother. If you now gonna approach a brand and say, let's do something, someone has to pay for it. And if they don't have it, and if it was not part of our plan, it becomes difficult to do.
For real.
Yeah, in SA, it's about the money. If the money is not there, we get stuck.
Okay, what about like collaborating with people then, artists?
Same thing.
But then you can just give me clothes. This guy is refusing to give me clothes.
Because when you're saying collaborating, I'm thinking a Dirty Lolly X.
Oh yeah.
Someone,
yeah,
you know.
No, I get that. You're looking at it and in terms of we're doing something together. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna try and fund it together, or we're gonna
like
try and change resources. Yeah, I get you. And then so it's hard to do that. Or have you approached people?
It is we have approached a few people. And
can you mention those people?
We've approached big brands like Galaxy Boy.
Yeah.
Petrol or Milk.
Yeah. To do something together. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what was the disconnect?
The funding, my brother.
Okay.
The funding and the competition.
Okay, tell me what you mean by collab, because if you're talking to another street brand like that makes clothing, I mean a collaboration it should be straightforward.
It's something that can be very, very powerful because they have a market and we also have a market.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it just seems like, okay, dude, we're gonna make a t-shirt, it's gonna cost 500 rand, you pull out 250, I pull out 250. That's what I'm thinking.
It's not that simple. One, because we don't manufacture the same place. Okay. Two, we don't have the same design philosophy. Yeah. So to merge the two, it becomes very difficult. It's like the other does not agree with what another person wants to do.
But then that's what a collaboration is. Like we compromise.
We have tried. We are still here. We are open for that.
Okay. Well, like if anybody's listening and you like a clothing brand, blah 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 blah, hit us up. Where do they find you, my guy?
We are on Instagram at Dirty Lolly.
DirtyLolly.
DirtyLolli.
Okay.
We are also on Twitter.
Yeah, same thing.
Dirty Lolly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the store is in the north of Pretoria in Wonder Park Shopping Complex. Mm-hmm. Drop by, spend some money, buy something. They have chains, they have t-shirts, they have. Do you make shoes, dog?
Not yet.
Not yet. They don't make shoes yet.
We are not ready.
They have hats, they have beanies, they have jackets, they have. Dog, like shoes. You don't have shoes.
Not yet.
Do you have belts?
We used to, yes.
Okay, so no shoes, no belts, but everything else is there.
Yes.
Go there, spend some money, and talk to the guy. He's a very friendly guy. I mean, I've seen you, dog. Like, like you're not the type of boss that I want to be. Because I've seen you in the store. Like, you're so like, yeah, what do you... Like, nah, bye, get out. Because remember the last time I was with you, I saw you and you like, yo, man, I'm busy with a client. And you were so patient with those kids. I was like, hey, brah. Me, I'm like, get out. Buy or leave.
It's hard to get a rent out of people, my brother.
Yeah,
so you have to be very patient. And be genuine.
Okay, so let's talk challenges as well, because clearly you want to collaborate, but there's some sort of challenge. What other challenges are you coming up or have you had?
Making the brand bigger.
Okay.
Advertising where we cannot reach, like other provinces.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
and then
difficulty.
what's missing? Is it the funding or is it just the know-how? What's
the know-how, because we feel like Cape Town is like another country, bro.
Yeah.
It's like so secluded, and we
they
don't
have their own little culture.
we don't hear much about it. So for us to penetrate Cape Town it's very difficult.
So it's okay. And what about like our neighboring provinces then? Let's just talk Mpumalanga. It's right here.
We cater a lot to Mpumalanga online.
Oh.
We've sent hundreds and hundreds of parcels there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's a demand as well there.
A lot, yeah.
Okay. And then so it's just like, and then what about advertising? Isn't advertising just spending money?
It is, but we have to be very smart about it too, because what we take out must bring something back too.
Yeah. But then you never know with advertising, bro.
True. That's why it is safe for us to do it online.
Yeah.
Because it stays there.
Okay.
Yeah. If we advertise something, someone can come a month later and still see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we focus a lot on social marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then do you still, because I remember you guys still go to like events and what and
a lot.
Do you still do that?
Yeah. Mostly fashion events.
Yeah.
But
why? Like that feels like you're preaching to the choir.
Not really to preach, but to learn.
So it's learning. It's more learning and trying to see how other people are doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or what's coming next season, what we need to look out for, if we're on the right track.
Okay, I can get that.
It's
but
still
then
the same language in fashion, whether it's haute couture or street fashion. It's still the same language.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then do you ever see yourself like maybe evolving past the streetwear thing, or is it that's all you want to do?
Yeah. We want to grow it as bigger as how can I say it? We don't really want to limit it with clothing, but we want to grow with other avenues like tattoos.
Yeah, because you had a collab with the tattoo place.
It's also owned by us.
It's still owned by you.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's other things that we're gonna grow into as well, which is not part of the clothing, but still inside the Dirty Lolly brand.
Okay.
Which is cosmetics and stuff.
And then that's the plan right now.
Yeah.
And then how long is that plan? Is it like a 6-month plan or is it like a 7-year plan?
No. It has to be more than that.
No, I'm just saying it's like a 7-year plan. Is it like a 6-month plan? Like
it has to be a 5-year plan.
It's a 5-year plan.
Yeah.
And then so what you're saying is the growth or the evolution will come in 5 years.
Yeah.
Are you happy where you are right now? Obviously not like happy as in I'm cool, but like are you okay right now?
Yes. Why? Because like I said, the game has reset. So it's like let's start over.
Okay.
But it does not look like it.
Yeah, because like I'm like, nah, I mean, for me it just feels like now it's worse into like, okay, who can we get our clothes on so that they can sell this thing?
Now because of the market and the economy, it's fine. The game has reset. We are now starting again. But it does not look that way.
Okay. But that's where you're at.
Yeah.
And then what is that?
That's where everyone is, low key.
Yeah, okay.
That's where.
Yeah, when you got the files and stuff. When you got the files. All right. Okay, so let's talk like some eco-friendly things. Do you like comply with ethics and like eco-friendly designs and whatnot? Or do you just wear not you don't care?
Really. If a fabric feels good, we do it.
Okay, but how do you feel about companies that are doing that?
We don't really check. The type of fabrics they use, because we also try to set our own trends.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But I mean, it's a thing, right? That companies all over the world, whatever you do, that we're trying to be eco-friendly and we follow these ethical rules, or
True.
Like you can't only have like fly chicks only. They want some ugly ones as well.
It will not come cheap.
Because I saw your store. All the girls there are pretty.
It's retail. So the face matters.
So the ugly chicks don't deserve jobs.
We don't call them that, but the face matters because that's the first thing that you're gonna see, you know.
Okay. No, I'm asking because, like, dude, now you can't say, hey, I want the size 5 fella. You must take everyone.
True. But as for the business model,
that's the whole point. They also deserve money.
True, but we have to now consider selling the brand and making it appealing to everyone who comes in.
Okay.
Yes.
So you think that everybody who comes in wants to see a pretty face?
True. Yes.
Okay. If you say so, my G.
It's retail.
Do you think you will ever bring production back to South Africa and give our black brothers some jobs?
We have actually started
the
manufacturing in the country.
Is your whole range or just like small parts?
Some of it.
Why? Explain to me. Why are you doing that? What's the difference between the two?
Because the game has reset, we feel like it is now the right time to actually get our own machinery.
Okay.
And start to do it this side.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then are you hiring our brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
How many people do you employ, my guy?
We don't have a factory of our own this
No,
side.
I mean in general. How many people are at your?
It is 5.
5 people right now.
Yeah.
Full time.
Full time, yeah.
Okay, and then once the factory is up and running or whatever you want to call it, how many people do you think you'll employ?
We haven't really checked into it because we are still getting used to doing things this side.
Okay.
But I think about 15 to 20 people.
So how are you, if you don't have the factory running yet,
Yeah.
how are you doing it? Where are you doing it now?
We are checking who's doing the most right now, who can do what we want in SA.
Even if the price is slightly more?
It is not actually.
No, I'm asking because like most people will say I produce my thing in Asia because they get paid 60 cents per hour.
Yeah.
And they can die. It doesn't matter.
It is actually the same.
Is it?
Yeah.
Then why haven't you be doing it?
Because of production.
Yeah.
In Asia, production is very, very fast. In SA, you'd have to wait weeks and weeks for something that can be done in a week in China. Yeah. So it's about the turnaround time.
Yeah, but still, I still say that you have a responsibility to employ and try and help people where you're from, your country and your city. You must give people like me clothes as well. You know, these kind of things is part of what you must do. True.
But it takes time, Ankit. It takes time. We build from something and then we grow.
Okay. So that's the plan is is it part of the 5-year plan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then how much money is that going to go in?
A lot. It's gonna require millions, my brother. Like a simple sublimation machine would set us back at least 1.2 M.
For real?
To bring it to SA. Yeah.
And you buying it here or is it
China?
So is it cheaper to buy it there? Like explain.
It comes from China. It comes from China.
So if I buy you that machine, can I have 50% of your company?
Of the factory?
No.
Yeah.
Of everything.
Of the factory, not the brand. Of the factory, then we can speak.
No, man, like I hear you. I really hear you, man. Because for me, it's really important to try and employ black people and our people.
Yes.
You know, so even if it costs you that extra rand, I think it's part of your responsibility to do that. You know, I know it could be more expensive maybe, but if you can do that and lose only 1 rand and you're not hungry on the streets, I feel like you should do that. You know, so I'm happy that you're aspiring for that. I don't know your reasons. I don't know your reasons. Maybe you just don't want to pay the people in China anymore. You want to pay yourself.
No, it's not about that. We need to create jobs, my brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Nah, man. I'm happy. I'm happy that you have some sort of a. But I mess with you all the time. I tell you, man. Like I respect the vision, man. I respect the direction. You've got a business and 10 years now.
Yes.
How many times have you went bankrupt? 0.
You haven't.
You see. You see, like it's so something is going right.
What does it even mean?
Like, okay, flex, it's fine.
No.
Flex is fine. You know when a business cannot afford to run itself anymore.
Oh, yeah, but it would mean we have to close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't see you. I'm not in the country all the time. You could have closed for like 3 months.
No. That's a big no.
All right, nah, man. I'm really happy. Wait, before we go, run me through. I've been having this question. It's just I didn't know how to put it out. But now that you mentioned that you guys are like in advance, 6 months, you're doing winter now. How do you set up a collection? What do you do? What do you say to yourself when you're doing like a new range or a new collection?
There has to be an inspiration.
Okay.
From doing one design, you can come up with another. And from there, you'll be unstoppable.
So like what inspires you then?
It depends what we're going through.
Oh, okay.
As a country.
Or you or whatever.
Yeah.
That's it. And you put a collection up and
we don't start with a lot.
Yeah.
We can start with 1, then from there we get 2. From 2 we can get 4. From there we can do as much as we want, and then from there we select the best ones.
Hey man, I have a business, a range idea. You see, there's kids they're playing in their pampasses.
I do.
You can make pampas, but it's disposable. Literally, like you put like just like 1 or just 5 per day.
That's a good idea.
Royalties, son. You heard it. We have this recording. It's recorded. I want my shares. I want my shares.
That's a good idea.
You should go and make Pampers, dog. You know, like 1 or 3, 4 a day.
Yeah.
Or 5 if you have like a crazy kid.
And
that's money in the
bag.
bag.
They can be produced locally.
Dude. Yeah, so can we talk numbers? Can we start by tomorrow? I'm coming to the store to collect food from you. Can we start there? Dude. Really, really good speaking to you. Thank you so much, man, for coming through, man.
Thank you for inviting me, sir.
You've opened up my eyes. Even though I don't agree with the whole, the market you can charge 600. So South Africans won't pay 500 rand for socks, dog.
True. But if he can appeal to other people in other countries, then hey, man.
Of course, if you say in other countries, when you convert 400 rands to dollars, it's nothing.
Maybe the vision is that big.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'm gonna try and find the homie.
Do
you have his contact?
I can get it.
Yeah, please get me the contact. We'll try have him next week so he can tell us his story, so I can disagree with him on live on air. So I can disagree him. And we're out. Tell them where to find you and tell them whatever you're planning, man. And
you can find me on Instagram at prettyricky_dirtylolly.
Yeah.
I'm also on Facebook as Offense Pretty Ricky.
Yeah.
And then you can find us online at www.dirtylolly.com.
All right. That's it, people. Go to the store, look it up. You can go online and find some cool things that you can buy. They have bracelets, they have jewelry, they have sunglasses, they have beanies, they have t-shirts, they have pants, they have everything, dog. Support the homie so you can support other children as well.
Away.
And you are listening. Don't forget, next week we're giving away tickets to the what did the guy call it? I'm such a horrible person. See, do you have it? Yeah, hold on, the producer's checking for me. What is it? Ben Shapapa. Shapopo.
Oh, what is it?
Shampoo. It's like a comedy festival or like a
night. By shampoo?
No, like Ben CB. Shit. Do you see it? Girl, just go on the Google and Google Tsitsi, man. Yeah, we're giving away 2 double tickets. I don't know if I still have all of them. Kat is in Ghana, so she had the information about the tickets. But interact with us next week, Monday. We're giving away the tickets for Saturday. Come through. We'll be there. Cameras will be there. We'll look nice together. Me, I'm going to be wrecking Dirty Lolly. Because I'm getting free clothes tomorrow. But do you have it? Hold on 1 second. Okay, we'll talk on Monday again and we'll give away the tickets. Bye-bye.
Live from 27 boxes in the heart of Melville, this is brandlive.co.za.